I don't know why I'm getting nervous recording this, and it might be because I knew what happened last time I sat in this very spot talking to this very camera. But let's get through it. The other day, I was going through Instagram, and I noticed that Instagram has this filtering system on all the people that you follow, and it has like a default, the most recent people you follow, and the earliest people you follow. So I was curious. I clicked on it just to kind of see where it was in all settings. When I clicked on the earliest people I followed, the very first person I did follow was Kai. You know, seeing my niece, it doesn't get easier. It was then that I kind of realized that you don't ever get over it. You don't ever move past it. What you do is you learn to deal with it. You learn to live with this new version of life that's given to you. The human mind is very adaptable by design, because us as humans, we're all survivors. We always adapt to the environment, whether it's social factors or even weather factors. Think about how that one time you thought it was really cold outside and you just get used to it. I think our mind is absolutely the same way when it deals to our kin. The same way you adjust when you expand your family or there's just new additions to your family, I think it's the same way when it becomes an absence of a family member. And what I realize is really throwing me off is now I have to see all these different versions of Kai. I have to look at her mother, my sister, and I see her siblings, my other niece and nephews. You can go to a location and it, brings up a memory for you, and you kind of have like a flashback, so to say. You start to feel nostalgic. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's very in the moment for you. And maybe that's how you live with it now, those memories that live on. Keeping her alive in my head, in my memories, it's not working. And what I mean by that is that I think I accept the fact that she's not here. And I think I'm able to understand that more because when I was by her bedside, her last hours of life, her body, her skin, her person was there, but she wasn't. Doctors saying that part in your brain that makes you, when that's gone, sure, your body's alive, but you're not. So what I've come to do now is take my lessons from it. When my grandmother passed away, it was only then that I think I took the biggest lesson that she had to offer me, which was financial independence. She was extremely smart with money, always has been. Her name of the game was real estate. And this is a person who just understood the function of money. Me being younger, I did not. What I found interesting, especially more so when I look back at it now, is in her absence, I now understand money. It's why I'm able to live the lifestyle that I have and be comfortable in my day-to-day routines, the property that I own, the family that I now have. With Kai, I am learning to live in the moment. I think I've been more present, more aware, more in the now than instead of just being like in my head or always like working towards something for tomorrow or down the road. Not to say that it's not important to have those moments when you're grinding it out for the comfort of tomorrow, but I'm learning to appreciate today. She was a person who always lived in the moment. She was always like adventurous, whether she wants to go explore or if she wanted to like change a hair color or try on unique clothing patterns that might not make sense or, whatever. But she didn't care. She just lived in that moment. And what I'm learning to kind of process is that's exactly, how she went out. Living in the moment. And there's a certain beauty to that. I don't want my memories to be all my late nights always sitting at a computer editing or drafting something or writing music all the time. I want my memories to be of all my travels that I do. I used to go hiking a lot, religiously, every single week. I don't know why or how that fell off my my pattern, so to say, but it did. And more recently, I've been more inspired to be outside in nature, just taking it all in the moment. Because that's the purest and rawest form of life you can do. And I do it knowing that I think about Kai. She's teaching me to be more in the present and consciously, cognitively aware of what's around me and what to appreciate. And by doing that, I want to be a better person, a better version of her with all these other versions of her. I want to be a better person for them, all of them. I think it's really the only way I can honor her, at least for now. So with that, I don't really know where or how I'm going to go about with content. I'm pretty sure I will be getting back into more of my usual stuff that you see on this channel, even though it could be pretty sporadic. The Tesla channel will be continuing immediately, and so will the podcasts and anything else that you've come here from. All that will go back to business as usual. And in the interim between all those events, I will be living in the moment. Before I actually get out of here, what I want to do, and I thought about saying this at the beginning of the video, but I'd rather just do it now, at the end, to express my severity of what I'm going to say. Forget everything else that's going on right now. I just want to talk to you. And I mean you. Not the hundreds of people who watch this video. Not the hundreds of people who are subscribed to the channel. I mean you. Thank you. Thank you. The outstanding, the overflow of love and support that I have received over this last month. I can't even try to begin to describe what that feels to me. I feel your love. And even though I am just talking to a camera at this moment, and you are watching this on a screen at this moment, you and I have connected. Every text message that I got, phone call, message on Messenger, tweet on Twitter, Instagram, here on YouTube, has been so uplifting and so powerful and so motivating that I think I now know what I have to do with my passion going forward. Just saying thank you does not feel enough to express my gratitude, but it's a try, it's a start. This is where I can go right here. Not even for a second did I feel alone, and it's because of you. So, thank you. We all have our lives to live. We all have our stories to tell. And on this journey of me writing and telling my story, this is going to be a pivot moment. I'm going to look back at this. I'm going to come back to this video. I'm going to watch it. And I'm going to remember at this point forward, this is when everything changed. I took the time off. I did what I needed to do. I needed to heal because it's what I do. I go dark sometimes just to self-heal. It's what helps me cope. Now I'm back, and now it's time to work. So I will be talking to you guys very soon. Everything of relevance, if you want to follow or keep up with me, is going to be in the links down below. So in the absence of these videos, you can keep up with certain whatevers through those links. So we'll talk soon.